Coach Queen, good morning. And Rash, top of the morning to you too. It is 4 years old, and I feel like shit. So yeah. That's why we're here. And hi for you, one person that watches on Twitch. And hi, no one on YouTube. What's up? How come you're sick? I don't know. Why do you not feel good? Well, I'm sick. So because I'm sick, I cannot go to work. And I do not have energy to do free yes and no questions on tarot. Because my voice is burning. Which also means that this might not be a super active live, right? And if it's not a super active live, not a lot of people will pop in here. And if not a lot of people pop in here, the chances of me getting food today get very slim. So yeah, great day. And do remember, at 10K likes, you guys get music as well. Well, I support you. Thank you, Small Yard Farm. Thank you very much. There we go. Likes going up. Heck yeah. So with that said, if you guys have any questions in witchcraft, let's talk about that. Yesterday was a really fun class. We had a class about the Malice Maleficarum, you know, the book that literally started the witch hunts and the prosecutions. That was interesting. Did you guys know that prosecutions and witch hunt still continue to this day in Africa, India, Papua New Guinea, and the US? The latest one to die on literally stake, fire, whatever you call it, burn on the stake, was on the 13th of February this year because they're witch. Yeah. Now you know. Y'all are getting a letter? Y'all are getting a letter. Okay, cool, cool, cool. What about spirits? Ask away. Go ahead. I mean, if you want readings, please pop into my profile and get a TikTok live reading or a private reading. That way I can get food today as well. Hitting those likes, showing love. Thank you, Small Yard Farm. You're helping way more than you think. It's actually thanks to you that there's 15 people in here and not 8 people. So thank you, Small Yard Farm. So me and 2 of my friends think we have a demon attached to us right now. Okay, what are the signs of that? What makes you think that? Practically why I'm asking is because there are billions of beasts and demons and blah 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 out there, not just Christian demons. Buddhistic demons are the worst. but just trying to clear up. About to make these thumbs tired. Here, let's go. Thank you, Small Yard. Small Yard is going to be the one to get to 10K first. Hey, good night. Good night. Good morning for me. It's 5:30 here after all. So we entered an abandoned building and we broke a window and we felt something watching us. Okay. Go on. Go on. Nice. Then we saw a small girl in the window looking at us as we left. Right. Tobias, that is pretty cool. Do you have the Shams al-Marif sigils inside of it? Then my friend now has a massive scratch on her side. You see, now we're getting somewhere. Right now, we are all feeling being watched and hearing taps and scrapes on the walls. See, that's absolutely fair. But I'd like to add here, unfortunately. Why are you awake right now? Ethereal, because this is my live time. I go live every single Monday to Friday morning between 5:30 and 9:20. Why are you awake this hour? This is my dream. That's why I'm here. Why are you awake? But yeah, I'm gonna throw first off the most bitter and boring sentence at you. Y'all are getting a letter, okay? Not everything is designed. Yeah. I know that's the most boring part, but not everything is designed. Secondly, if you guys did have a demon, there would be way more activity than you feeling watched, hearing taps or scrapes on the walls. Whatever you have is an observer. And whether that scratch of your friend or anything like that is a part of this being with you, let it happen 3-4 times and then you can call it a demon, okay? But besides that, you got an observer, not a demon. And do not worry about observers. They're pretty chill. Yeah, like Tobias Antra. Most demons are really chill. In Christianity. Buddhistic demons are literally out there to kill you. So be careful of the demons that you're with or asking to get as well. So yeah. But yeah, most Christian demons are literally pretty cool guys. Japanese demons are weird. Like there's literally demons that is literally is there to steal your boogers. Hi man, how are you? I am sick, and that's why we're doing this today instead of just straight up tarot reading. So thank you, Creeper, for asking. Thank you, Tis. And hi, Tis, how are you? Curtisa, welcome back. Poopy! So, Tis, Poopy got a TikTok live, yes and no. Unfortunately, right after I closed down the live yesterday. So, Poopy, ask your question. And Sky, hi, how you doing? Ask about the protection bag in your Discord. No one has said anything. I'm scared to do it wrong. Protection bag, Ethereal, give me 2 hot seconds. Where did you write that? Oh, I didn't see it. I was practically dying. Should I also mention the house was an old priest house and is right beside a cemetery? Should I also mention that? Yeah, I mean that still that doesn't call for demons. In all honesty, most graveyards or cemeteries have observers, and no bad thing in most graveyards are actually allowed in there because the church grims will be there to protect that space. Only the people that is supposed to be buried there is supposed to be there. But if they fucking act up, the church grim will also act on it. So they're not allowed there either. So I got new the other day. New. I know how you feel because last week I was the same as you. Cooper. Yeah. So yeah, anyway. Ahem. So making a protection bag, tell me if I'm missing something. A black, white, or red bag. Sage or salvia. Well, it is sage. Salvia is the other name for sage. So you're talking about the same thing. My bad pregnancy issues. I was carrying triplets. Body self reduced to 1. It's a girl. I get that. It's all coming to fruition, Sky. Rosmarin, rosemary in English. Bay leaves. Maybe this is why. Who got what? Read. Poopy. Yes, that is the name. Got a yes and no TikTok live. So pin their question. And Bloom, thank you for those go popular. They help massively. So thank you very much. Lavender, black tourmaline, amethyst, and hematite. Amethyst is not for protection. Your spells are working with gods, right? Some of them, Rennie. Yes. Glad you remember me. My question is, will 31 and I become a couple? Look, you have no idea how much it helps, so thank you very much. Ooh, no. Does not look like it. If anything, it's going to change for the worse, Poopy. Sorry. That's nice, Sky, to hear. That's nice. Good morning, Paige. Let's continue with the protection bag. My personal item in the bag, I've chosen an evil eye pendant, so a Nasar bead then. Can that work? Absolutely. The Nasar bead is way more important than the amethyst at this given moment because the amethyst is there to, in most practices, I will say, about absorbing negative feelings. It's not about protection. If you want protection in there, you need jet or obsidian so it can just straight up reflect whatever bad shit is coming your way. As for shit, and I'm gonna be honest here, I'm not one of those people that does chants to start with whatsoever. Chants are there to make your intention feel like you have an intention. So if that feels right for you to do a chant, go ahead and do a chant as long as that aligns with your intention. So, yeah. Should I contact Giresh or leave him alone? Leave him alone. Change doctors in hospital. It has helped tremendously with the pregnancy. Good. Good. That means that something changed, Rennie. Fuck yeah. This bag bears my protection. No darkness shall reach me. Yeah, and that's absolutely fair. Recharge the bag every full moon in its light. if you want to. It's not necessarily about charging. No, that don't align with me. I thought you had to do that. I rather just listen to music, have candles. So fucking do that. Because for me personally, in my practice, I feel cringy when I do words. I am never gonna argue if you need and want your chanting, your words, your verbality in there. Who am I to say no? It's your practice. But if you feel like that helps you with your intention, go ahead. If it doesn't help you with your intention, then don't do it. But yeah, amethyst is not about protection. It's actually there to absorb negativity rather than to protect from negativity. If anything, it's just there waiting to take what's coming at you. Like, you can still have amethyst in there, but you need an actual protector rock like jet or obsidian. Amethyst will not quite do that. Tourmaline is also about emotions, not necessarily about negativity. It's most about emotions. And black tourmaline is about amplifying and recognizing negative feelings. So again, obsidian and jet. So change those two out if you want a good protection bag. I would not go for a white bag either. Because white bags are usually about medicines and healing and everything like that. So if you want a black bag, a red bag, or a brown bag, that would do it. Black it is, yeah. Manders, that is absolutely fair. How can I reconnect? I feel like I've fallen off with my practice. To take the first step, Sidrate. Literally just sit there for a minute and say, okay, I'm going to try. That helps tremendously. Have you ever tried meditating? Well, do that for 30 seconds. Eventually 1 minute, eventually 5 minutes, eventually 10 minutes, eventually 20 minutes, eventually half an hour, so on and so forth. Like, it grows. Saying, how can I reconnect? It's not like all of a sudden. Take the first step. Look into your old practice. See if it connects with you. If it doesn't connect with you, start something else. Like, there are billions of practices out there. Why not try one of those? For example, I am fucking deep diving in Mesoamerican culture and everything like it currently, because I love the myths and stories and everything like that. So looking into how the 5 suns got created, what gods there are, so on and so forth, is absolutely my big thing right now. But that's because I'm a nerd. So yeah, how do you do reconciliation spell? Yes, I do, Rennie. Get a love spell. I thought that was a question because you had your name first there. How intense could my crystals become by being set outside from Lion's Gate portal to Black Moon? If they got touched by the sun, it's practically saying like, okay, you only got one night worth, if anything, depending on the practice. So do remember that. But yeah, they're pretty high vibrating, just from the Lion's Gate alone. And then you supercharge that throughout more moons and everything like that. It's like an exploding battery kind of thing. So do be careful. Hope that helped. If anyone has any questions on witchcraft today, please pop it in. Faith, good morning. Every night, only at night. Good, Sky. Then you're fine. It's still an exploding battery, though. Thank you, Rez, for those Go Popular. Yeah, I got bumped down to C1. Like prior to the other update, you got a league safety badge, so you can never go below the lowest badge from that league. So I don't know how I actually got down to C. I'm kind of sad about that. Good morning, Pamela. How you doing? Oh, they absolutely fucking strong, Sky. So yes, they will help immensely. I'm thriving, Pamela. I fucking hope so. Happy for you. And do remember, people, at 10K, you guys get music as well. Does amethyst change into citrine? Wait, you mean like physically it changes into citrine? Citrine is... Amethyst is made by, like physically from actually having copper sulfate in... What? No. Not in any sense. Rennie, if you want them to. You set up the rules for the spells that you want. If you want me to use my darker side, I can do that darker side. But if you want white magic, I will only do white magic. You set the rules. I don't. So do not worry about that. And some of them are the crystals also attached to the spirits I work with as well. Damn. People say if you let it stay into the sun, and I'm just like, huh? Yeah, matters. Like it really depends on the practice. If some people let the crystals charge for too long and get touched by the sun, it's practically a saying, nope, that's not it. So yeah. TC, good morning. Welcome back. Tell me about dream spying. Well, you need to be very good at astral projection if you want to do dream spying. It is practically when you pop into other dreams through your dream. And best case scenario, if you're good enough, and this is if you're good enough, you can actually start possessing that body for small seconds. Thank you, Faith. So yeah, you can actually observe them. Are all of them now going to multiply anything I do, especially my spirits work? Multiply is, if your intention is multiplying, absolutely. It will just make the spell stronger, though. Tell me about dream spying. Well, it's literally... Oh God, what? Hey, ethereal, class, curses, hexes, and protections. Good call. Where was I? So there, DM me or join the Discord, and I'll set you up. Sky faster is not really how that works. When it comes to physicality spells like money, they can work faster, but that also means that you need to put in faster work. Yes, Ethereal. DM me so we can send you the Discord link invite so you can join the classes as well. Yes, Hex's class, my last step to my full tower evolution. Ugh. Hey, good morning. How goes? Very sickly. Very sick. I have DM'd. Perfect. Then I'll send you the link when I feel alive again. I would love to join the Discord. Well, for anyone who would like to join the Discord, pop into my profile and click the link in my profile. In there, you actually have a Discord invite. Except the Discord invite does not work because Linktree is kind of annoying. So copy that link into a browser and then you can join the Discord. But do make sure that you age verify. Will the results just be more intense? Yes. When they arrive, or can I do a lot of workings quickly? Both. It depends on your intention, Sky. Always your intention. You choose. Oh no, what's wrong? Much healing energy. Sick. This is burning. This is burning. This is burning. You know. Yeah, it's not necessarily that Discord is a pain. It's just that the link tree does not handle Discord links well. Like that's it. So really, just copy the link into a browser and you're fine. Good morning, Grim Little Menace. Thank you, Lee. Indeed, and for those who are interested, the next class is going to be the Beginner's Guide to Divinations. Music starts at 10K. Fuck yeah. So, divinations. We're actually going to do next Wednesday. Divinations. So we're going to learn about bones, tarot, oracles. I don't have any coin with me right now. I think. No, I don't. Dang. I need to get a coin. But yeah, there are so many divinations that you will learn about next Wednesday. Just say, there's a lot of options in there. If you guys want to start bone throwing or tarot readings or eaching, dowsing rods, pendulums, so on and so forth, worth getting. Thank you, Faith. So if you guys are interested in that, it's a beginner's guide to divinations. Recommend. $245 likes. Nice. Thank you, Small Yard. Me and my pedalable besties. Thank you. And if we hit my economical goal, I will end the live early so I can go back to sleep. That would be nice. So my question here is, how should we announce the goals. Because I'm thinking also, when we hit those goals, there's going to be unlimited readings for everyone, right? But how should we showcase that? Oh yeah, small yard. That's like on the lower end for most of my lives. It's a slow day, you know. 9.5K people, keep on going. Oh shit, I'm trying. Hey, yeah, small yard. Let's go. Let's go. I'm also not actively forcing people to engage because usually it's free yes and no's. Today is not because I feel like I'm dying. I cannot put that energy outwards. I need to put that energy inwards. So yeah, thank you for sharing, Faith. 10K. Heck yeah. Thank you, small yard. So if you guys have any questions in witchcraft, please go ahead and throw them in here. If you're a baby witch, please ask. I just don't want people Googling, really. Please and thank you. So I want all of you to talk about witchcraft. So people that accidentally scroll past this one know that whatever this live is about, it's about witchcraft. So you guys either talk about your most recent spell or ask about witchcraft, okay? So what did you do last in your witchcraft? Like what was your practice last time? Because, for example, okay, bet. Perfect. So, for example, my practice is research. That what I'm literally doing. That's my main craft because I'm a nerd. I love to look into it. I'm looking into the creation myths of Mesoamerica. So I'm looking into the five sons and how they got created. Is Tlaloc? Who is Quetzalcoatl? Who is Tezcatlipoca? Pucci, so on and so forth. Like, why is the Grand Lake Titicaca the Holy Lake, so on and so forth? Like, that is super interesting to me. I'm glad you told me about not having to chant. I'm more a field person. Lovely. How to figure out or decide what kind of witch you are? Well, first off, go to a crystal shop. Like, that is my best tip. Go to a crystal shop and feel, get connecting. And in all honesty, ask here, what are you interested in? Are you interested in nature, actually doing plants, or cooking, or if there's specific practices like Hermeticism, Hellenism, Celticism, Shintoism, Hinduism, so on and so forth, and we will figure it out together. I have just cleaned out a load of glass jars to make some big boy predictions. Ras, yours are big boy predictions though. Like, really just depends on how you think about it. I like candles and did spirit divination. Talked with my spirit guys. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I have no crust. I have used Google. My reason for that is I see things before they happen. And that's absolutely fair. Claire, whatever, is a very big thing. Clairaudient, claircognizance, clairvoyant, clairsentience, clairgustance, so on and so forth. These downloads of information is absolutely a thing. And if you dream the future, like déjà revu, I also get real dreams. Yeah, so like déjà revus. Um, They are fairly common. 95% of the people actually do it. Hi, Cairnmark and Room. Hi, Willow. I am Claire Willing. Hi, Claire Willing. All of Heidi loves all of you. Welcome back. But yeah, a liar I did it ages ago. Left some drinking glasses here, and my kitchen recently purged them. Nice, Tis. I like that. But that is such a kitchen wish thing. I love that. Yeah, but I need to figure out how to make it go away, baby. Uh, make what go away? Scroll my comment. I will not. Thank you. You see, I also have a muscle disease, and my absolute genius move of putting my phone way up there is killing my shoulders. Well, that's fitting. Well, they always fit in the cabinet, and suddenly there was no space. What do? So, yeah. Is volume okay? Like for the music, that is. Yes, perfect. Perfetto. I did not know that this, but here we are. C'est parfait. Oh, small yard. That's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Yes, please do that. I'm here to make you cry. I'm the ghost, so I got the rights to. It makes my body cold and it makes my body shiver. In the mass of mushroom meat, I cannot deliver. You belong to me now, Pablo, no matter what they say. So don't keep begging me to leave you, Pablo, because I need to stay. Any recommendation for someone that lacks confidence in their self or power? That is a good question. Because confidence in oneself or one's power is usually like when you're trying to break depression, like that cycle is very hard to break. But the one thing, and like this is not necessarily a tip in that sense because everyone has Heidi. Yes, I'm an accidental coven master, so if you want to join, pop into my profile and join Discord. So yeah, I don't know how it happened, but I'm a coven master. So here we are. But if you have any type of interest, no matter if it is for trains, no matter if it is for nursing, no matter if it is for witchcraft, deep dive into one of those rabbit holes. Okay? And the next time that you feel like you are not confident, think about that feeling that you got from that little rabbit hole of information, you looking into it, actually doing your arts and crafts, whatever your interest is. Focus on that feeling, and you know that you can get that feeling. Use that feeling, reconnect it to whatever is happening in your current moment that makes you not feel like yourself, not feel that you can empower yourself. Christina will to see me in Corfu. Oh, I really want to visit Corfu. So on and so forth. So yeah. Why is it better to have someone doing a hex for you? It really depends on your practice, Ethereal, because depending on your practice, like Wiccan witchcraft, for example, everything comes back trifold. So that's why the number one rule in Wiccan witchcraft is do no harm, because you will get fucked over yourself. But some subgenres of Wiccan witchcraft, you can still do, hexes, curses, and jinxes, but it will come back threefold or tenfold. And that's why it's good to outsource to people like me that know what the fuck they're doing. So yeah, but that's just one example why outsourcing hexes, curses, and jinxes to other people is a fairly smart move. So with that payback and the disrespect in mind, like you can disrespect spirits, you can get a payback, you can get karma, so on and so forth. Outsource this to another fucker. Like that's what you're actually paying for when you're paying for a curse, hex, or jinx. You're paying to not get fucked over yourself. Oh, and Keegan, there's not gonna be a lot of jumps today, so you're practically fine when it comes to any kind of leaps of faith here. Like you are on pretty solid ground. As far as difficulties grow, it's gonna be super difficult to actually come up and rise from those ashes that you're in right now. Whatever slack or valley that you're in, it's gonna be hard to get up from that. And literally, all the cards are saying like, "Fuck it, stay there, just for today." Like, what does that hurt? So remember that. But how do I know that the person I'm paying will actually do it? Let's say I hire you. How would you do that? Well, there's two ways to go about that, but that's just me, Ethereal. I send a video, or you and I do it over a video call. That way, I guarantee you that it will be done. On top of that, if we do a video call, I will teach you yourself how you will do it. Not that you should, but that's how you can guarantee that it's done as well. I will never just throw a spell out into the world and say, "Oh, hey, here you go," and then never contact the person again. Not guarantee that they know that it's done. Pamela, I also want to go to bed. Magical power, Faith. So, Faith, where the fuck is the sigil on this one? Right there. I don't know if you can see it too well. Screenshot it, Faith, and use it for today. That little sign right there underneath the tail. Use that for whatever spell you're doing today. It will help you. So yeah, I did. Thank you. So yeah, look into the magical world today, Faith. You know it as much as I do. It might be time today. Could I gave a cake isn't special? What do you mean gave? Have. Yes, you can have a cake isn't special. Indeed. And this, could we have a little pin thing that says "Baby wishes welcome, ask anything," or something like it? I think you will word something better. These two specific parts in my brain hole is an absolute pain, so it's not thinking straight. Now that's a major difference. So, rats, you will connect with more people today. Not just a person, but people, several, plural. So if you do have a group of friends or whatever it is, get together as much as you can today. It can be here, obviously, on TikTok Live. I'm not arguing that. But get together with friends, like literally, just be a part of whatever they're doing. Well, damn, Tis. God dang it. After that, it's going to be fairly hard to learn anything today. That's always fun. But speak the truth today, brats. Like, no matter what, it may be rough, but be like my readings. Brutal. Could literally just do that. Tis. But add the emojis, I think. Do that. Ruth. Yes, rats. That is a change. Not just fucking break down. Tower moment. It's all just about connecting today. So yeah, rats, just remember, do not be a fucking people pleaser today. Ah, no donuts here. Exactly. Check out. Tee. What? Me? Never. Yeah, I'd never argue otherwise. You guys want to hear an amazing rant? And that will get people fuming. Like, my body. Fuck yeah, it is. Those were good emojis. Hey, yeah. And then pin. Um, like, this got me fuming. I do not know how I actually kept calm. And I don't know if you guys read the venting. I did a quick vent yesterday because I got a little bit annoyed. But so the new guy is actually in finally, and I'm teaching him. But seeing that I'm sick, I can't really do that much. But I had one day with this guy. Like, he's a big shot on TikTok and does a lot on Snapchat and everything like that, right? And we're talking about yeah, um, he's a big shot on TikTok. He's big on Snapchat, whatever it is, so on and so forth. Uh, he has no education in marketing, and that's what I do: marketing, social media, and content creation. But in my work, I do all physical marketing and all digital marketing. That is, I code web pages, I do the newspapers, I do the signs that's on the side of the roads, and so on and so forth. Like, I do a lot. And obviously, that's content creation, not marketing. In marketing, you need a lot of knowledge inside of analytics, knowing what trends comes and everything like that. Knowing what a KPI is, for example, very important. What a ROI is very important. And these are practically analytical statistics, numbers, and everything like that to uh, have what's working, what's not, right? And for the next time, okay, we will change it up to see if it works better next time, so on and so forth. And then you start building up. Like, for example, I did with my lives. Like, we always keep trying. That's the analytics. If something here doesn't work, we change it up so it gets better next time. That's how we are ever evolving. The beauty of being a human, right? But algorithms are numbers, so it's easier to follow. But this guy does not know any of that because he doesn't have any education. But he is a big shot because he has charisma. So they hired him. And I told him, okay, here's a quick test. These are some of the videos that I've done, but you will get the raw material. So here's 8 hours of just one big video, because this was a conference that we had to film, and he had a whole educational piece about how to be a leader and how to sell and how to do pitches and everything like that. Like, that was the whole big video. And he got it, and eventually he settled on a little speech about Michael Jordan from my manager, how Michael Jordan knows what buttons to push for himself. And then on, like, how can you use that as a salesman yourself? Like, okay, but you need to know what pushes you. If it's this or that and this and that, Michael Jordan knew his buttons, and therefore he told himself whatever that was. It's not anything good, but so on and so forth. So the new guy wanted to use an interview from Michael Jordan. So first off, that's copyrighted. I can tell you that much. If he were to post that, we would get fines. And I told him, and he's like, what? No. And like, yeah, you're using corporate account now. You cannot do copyrighted and royalty anything. If there's a name behind something, you can't do it. And then he gets mad. But on top of that, he had talked to my manager. I did not know this. Jen, good morning. About actually filming a little bit. We had a talk prior to this about how he did not know about cameras and how they actually work. Like, actual cameras, not phone cameras, right? He does not know what ISO is. He does not know about shutter speeds. He does not know about lighting, and so on and so forth. And then he apparently sent over a few manuscripts and stuff like that to my manager so they could start filming yesterday. The manager comes in like, oh yeah, should we film? And he's like, fuck yeah, let's go. Oh, you have time now? Yeah, I got time now. Let's go. Using copyrighted material works. Indeed, he did not know how copyrighted material works. Eventually, I heard them walk away from the room, and this is mid, like, oh, hey, I'm trying to teach him stuff. But they walked away, and he's like, oh yeah, let's film. And my manager says, okay, cool. Could we set up the camera over here? And I hear this new guy like, oh, I'm going to use the phone. And the manager's like, why are you going to use the phone? Because my manager is also, they're really proud in their material. Like, they actually bought good system cameras. Like, they got a CVE 10E and they got a Sony Alpha 7 II and 7 III. Like, they got a lot of, good cameras. And they were like, why should we not use the material that we actually paid fairly big money from? And it's really good stuff. Like, you have better control with cameras. And this new guy argues that the camera on the phone is better. I don't argue against it, because let's be honest, phone cameras are really, really good today. But having a shaky camera on your hand is not as good as an actual tripod, a mic, and a system camera where you have full control of recording and everything like that. That's a big difference. So I go away to my room. I try to sit down, and then the new guy comes like, hey, can you come and teach me the camera? Like, this was like barely 2 minutes into their recording session. 2 minutes in. So there I now have to teach him how to work cameras for 3 hours. Yeah, they didn't check if he could use the equipment before hiring him. No, they did not. He also, as I said, he doesn't know about analytics or corporate usage. In marketing, he is obviously a junior when it comes to marketing, and that much is obvious. But I mean, he has charisma and he has succeeded for himself. Using corporate language is going to be fairly difficult. We shall see how that goes. Good luck with that. But this is where it gets way more fun, people, right? So prior to this, he asked, okay, what have you done? Do you have education? Like, yeah, I worked 11 years in this. I have a bachelor's and everything like that in specific marketing, but specifically in tourism marketing, specifically in morbid tourism, but I didn't tell them that. They F themselves. Yes, indeed it is. But this guy fits into the workplace. We start talking about feelings and stuff. And he doesn't believe that depression exists. He thinks that's the mentality. Like, I'm not necessarily on meds, but anyone who's on meds should stop them. Anyone who goes to a therapist, that just proves that you like to talk to people. Talk to me, he said. And I'm like, fuck nah, bruh. I would never entrust anything that I say to you. Thank you. Oh, but trust me, I will help you 10 times better than a therapist. And then I'm like, you haven't met my wife. And that's obvious enough. Uh, so, yeah. That made me feel very well yesterday. Yeah. He had some insane thoughts about a lot of things. Yeah, that made me fuming. I have no idea how I stayed so calm during these 2 hours of making him think that depression is the thing. I still did not get through. Like, for him, it's a mentality. He thinks that, oh yeah, but life goes up and down and everything like that. Says someone that obviously never ever been with a person that is depressed or ever had depression. Yeah, but I don't think depression is a thing. Mentally, I think that, if this and this was an example. This was an example. Wait, give me 2 seconds. This, right? You may say that this is square, right? But that's wrong because it's round. And he took up like a lunchbox and everything like that. Okay, yeah, sure. But what makes you think it's not square? I told him, making a critical thought about, okay, but how is just a concept of a word saying that something is a fact? All of a sudden, he tries to change the subject. And trying to prove that just because it's round, that's a fact. But what's a fact about anything? And like, yeah, okay, what does that have to do with depression? That is. I'm very excited about the marketing though. That's going to be fun. Try explaining that to someone in psychosis. Yeah, but it's just a mentality. Psychosis is just a mentality. You should know that. Like, that's an active choice. He should just think that you should be happy, like you have something to live for, and then you're fine. Absolutely same. Absolutely same. Yeah, I mean, this kind of added to my whole sick leave today. Like, I can barely think. I have a massive headache. My throat is burning and everything like that, and my nose is absolutely insane. But man, it did not help anyone's case. Oh yeah, yeah. Yes, indeed, ethereal. And one of the this is gonna, you guys will love this fucking behavior. He made my manager record, like, the space that they do a lot of recordings. They usually talk about sales pitch, finances, personal growth, and everything like that. Mental health is a fairly good one. Can we see wifey? No, she's asleep. Um, like, all of these points are fairly valid most of the times, right? Uh, I'll see if I can find him, Faith, for that good rage bait if you want to. Um, but yeah, he made my manager, who's, I would argue, mentally sane, right? Argue. He made him film. Would you like to get more girlfriends? As a video. Here's how you do it. Girls love to talk about themselves. Just like a salesman, you need to listen more than you talk. And like, what the fuck incel shit is this? Like, I sat through that whole thing, how the new guy forced my manager to do an incel video. I mean, they will absolutely succeed in rage baiting the rest of the fucking community on TikTok. But you know, may Allah guide you, Pick 3 Boo, and have the best of days. Whatever you heard there, that's just me quoting my colleague, just so you know. That's not me. I wanted to really be clear about that. Anyone who heard whatever I've been talking about, I'm talking about a colleague that I'm venting about right now. My 5th thing to reply to these men is grow up. They hate it. Yeah, I so wanted like mid conversation about depression, because you could kind of see how he was so passionate about thinking it was a mentality. I wanted to just say, calm down. Like, is that it's this true? Yeah, this is a colleague of mine. Yeah, like this is the new guy that I'm also helping in marketing, because he doesn't know marketing apparently, and it's his 2nd day though, so who knows? It might be fun. Hello, beautiful soul. How are you? I'm sick. Like everything's burning. Anyway, how about we do small yard farm? I'm gonna read it silently. I meant tarot. Is this true? Yes. If you want a reading or anything like that, get a private reading, join witchcraft classes, get a TikTok live reading or a spell. The sooner I hit my quota today, the sooner I can go back to sleep. Please and thank you. No, Sassy, I feel absolutely worse. Absolutely worse. Small yard farm, that's absolutely insane. Wish I could send you to bed. Yeah, please. Get like 4 readings so that you can pay for me to go back to bed, please. All of you, how y'all doing today? Comment. Where are you from? And small yard, it's fine. Do not do micromodding. My mouse will do absolutely fine. Thank you. But yeah, small yard farm. That is a story and a half, isn't it? The beings with the yellow eyes are the ones that really pop for me. Do you think those have a significance? Small yard farm. I can't read. You assume too much. April, it does not. You can get a live reading. There are yes and no questions as well as unlimited readings in my profile. like unlimited. Do you simply rely on your tools, or do you have something within? You must interpret the tools. No one ever needs tools. Words, affirmations, intentions, and everything like that are your tools. If you don't have any money, don't buy any tools. So, for example, if I say, hi, please, thank you, fuck off, I don't want you to be here, so on and so forth, those are so strong tools. Like, you get there. You know? When you do a lesson on familiars, I can absolutely do a lesson on familiars, but familiars would possibly be a part of a class that is mythological beasts. But no one wants mythological beasts, you know, so here we are. By bones, they are tools. They are absolutely tools. But for example, we can also do intuitive reading, so we don't even need tools for that. So it really depends on the practice. I don't know. They haven't. They mythological beast always comes way down on the polls every single time I post a poll. Small yard farm. I don't have any kids, but thank you for trying. What? Why not? Harry Potter style. Yeah, I know. Mythological beast is so interesting. Mythical beasts and where to find them is probably one of my absolute favorite topics when it comes to witchcraft as well. I tried. Yeah, fair. So within as well, tools are there to help, not anything else. If you feel like interpreting tools rather than your own intuition, then that's great. How do we find our familiar? The familiar will find you, small yard farm. Fur kids does count. Fur kids can absolutely count. I just don't like the word kids, you know? Good morning, Prime. And Asnath, today is only paid reading, so pop into my profile and get any of these. And the sooner people get any of these, I can go back to bed, which would be absolutely nice. I found all of them. So yeah, small yard farm. A familiar does not necessarily need to be one being. And White Moon, they can be. Familiars are literally just a soul of bonded. Most familiars just happen to be animals. So I can trust the process. And that's absolutely fair. So, for example, when it comes to the balls, we need them to be interpreted. So, for example, this is a major yes with things aligning as well as another yes. When it comes to the tarot, obviously the art will affect the answer, so on and so forth. Clairmancies for me is possibly the biggest one because this here is life changing kind of thing. Like you will know your whole fucking life. You do not have a choice. So you will know how your family is. You will know the facades of everything. You know where your body stands, significant others, travels, expenses, so on and so forth, depending on where on the map it is. So depending on the compass right here, which is the amalgamation and collection of my whole fucking knowledge, you know, bind runes, alchemy, Coptic, mimetic, as well as alchemy, tarot, bind runes, Fatima, so on and so forth. There are a lot of tools for your question, and it really depends on what you need to ask. And thereafter, I will pull out the tool that is perfect for the question rather than anything else. Indeed, Grimlow Menace. Can familiars be inanimate objects or something alive? Both. How do you feel about a hellhound? I do not feel about a hellhound. It like what I have feelings about is people and the people using hellhounds or any hound. It's like saying dogs are bad. Yeah, but are they, or are you a horrible owner? Hello from Iceland, where you will find the old gods. Hello from Sweden, where you will find the old gods. Top of the morning to you. How you doing, Hilderun? Can I have a card for tomorrow? Absolutely. Hi there. How you doing? Have you ever met that one shield maiden in Iceland? I mean, seeing that there's like 30 people in Iceland, that's quite fun. In Sassy Tarot, you will have a lot of options today. Like a lot of options. Eventually, you will absolutely settle for the best option, naturally, as you do. You always do, Sassy Tarot, if you know each other. But you will have a lot of options. Thank you. I have several personal questions, but most important, will I find myself happiness in certain family? And that is absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. But seeing that I'm sick and my very being is burning at the moment, I will not throw my energy into interpreting or throwing energies into readings unless you actually got a reading yourself, because at that point you naturally paid for it. I am obliged to do it. So yeah, funny. My last name is Rune, and it means runes. Indeed, it does. Indeed, it does. Do you know what Hildur means? How do I get the reading? Pop into my profile. There's a link in there. Just click that, and you will see TikTok live. And there's private readings. There's witchcraft classes and spells, and so on and so forth. You can get all of it from the link in my bio. Bam, bam, bam. Boom, 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 no. Education one that you got. Wait. Wow. What? Faith, private lesson? What you want it to be about? For said question. And said question was, find myself happiness in a certain family. A tarot. Like, you don't necessarily need, like, you can naturally go for clairvoyancy, but that is literally through life. With a tarot reading, that infinite tarot reading, you can ask as many questions as you can, any follow, how, when, where, what, so on and so forth. So that's like bigger. The clairvoyancy is like just maybe a few big reads, but not the same. Can Aaron join us? What do you mean, Faith? Oh, if they, if you want to, Faith, sure. I suppose that's your choice. You have to shine like there is a night of my heart. It feels like it's just like nothing else matter in our lives. Oh, wait. Moral support. Yeah. Karaoke stream, Darlene, I am absolutely butchered. I will not. Still. Yeah, no, not just like I'm actually sick. Like, my throat is burning. This means power and shield, so I am a true shield maiden. You sure fucking are, Hildur. And depending on where you actually are, like that's the Icelandic version of Hildur. So, for example, in Norway, Hildur would mean the morning sun. In Sweden, Hildur would be um, literally a hill dawn in all specificity. In Denmark, it would just mean that it's the hollowness of the hills, which usually calls for, the king mounds where massive burials happen. So, Hildur, no matter what, you're a fucking cool dude. Love, what would you recommend me deep dive on for the lesson? Spells. Like literally spells. Papi, how you doing, Disney? Wouldn't want to take away from your lesson. What's up, buddy? Well, I'm very sick. Um, Besides that, TikTok Live. Woo. So, if anyone here has any questions about witchcraft, please ask away. If you guys want me to go to bed earlier, please get any of these. I need 3 claromancies. Then I will go to bed. Then I can actually buy food as well after I get up again. Disney, it is 6:46 in the morning. I am always live between 5:30 and 9:20 every single Monday to Friday, Swedish time. I want to start learning how to read tarot. Do I need to learn cleansing / protection first? Depends entirely on your practice. Some people argue that cleansing is the most important before you do any reading. So, for example, if I were to pull a single card, right, for anyone, did you take a sick day today? I did. I cannot work like that. And I can also not make everyone else sick. Like the guy is new, no matter if I love him or not. I still don't want him to be sick because I don't want the workspace to be absolutely bonked over. So, for example, I pull a card, darling, and I say, "Oh yeah, you will succeed in the most unfortunate of ways. I'm so sorry, but also, yay, you failed successfully." Between that read, I need to start cleansing because I don't want that residue energy, that residue idea, spirit, whatever that is. I don't want that to linger. So I cleanse myself and move on. In my practice, we don't do that because I need to have every single gateway open for everything to be pulled for you. But that's just an example. And you can absolutely do cleansings and protections, but if you do protections, then you might not open yourself enough for readings and stuff. Um, so yeah, it really depends on the practice, darling. And if you want to learn more about tarot and bone throwing, claromancies and pendulums and I Ching and everything like that, we do have a class on the, let's check, the class for, there's the beginner's guide to divinations that I will hold on the 3rd of September at 7 p.m. Swedish time. So yeah, the witchcraft classes, you can actually get those in my profile as well. You can also get the membership, so you can get unlimited classes and just join any and all classes. There's also the ones that you can get one of everything. So you can also get a private lesson and a class. Like that's a membership and a spell and a private reading. Like those are things. Yes, I have red hair, green eyes, and my ancestors are witches and Vikings. Hell yeah, Hilderun. A cool dude. I did not see the big message, Charlene. I'm so sorry. Okay. And how can I start researching different cleansing methods since Google is trash? Yeah, it really depends on your practice there, Darlene. If anything, I highly recommend actually getting a private lesson so we can actually just focus on cleansings and protections for you. Is glamour magic just visualization and speaking intention? No. Glamour magic is all about the zazz. Good God, I got so fucking dizzy from that. Shit. I will not do that again. Fuck, my brain thought that was a whiplash. My neck is absolutely fine. It got confused in there. Shit. This I do know what this song is about. Have you seen the US? It's this song is about a regular Friday morning. My great father was burned for making a spell. Yeah, that happens. Once I'm financially able, I'm joining the classes. Fuck yeah. And as I said, there's memberships as well. Like you can get infinite classes. You can join in on any and all classes. There are memberships that you can get one of everything in my shop as well. So you can actually get one spell, one private reading, and that's any reading, cleromancy, tarot, whatever it is. Like you can get 30 minutes to an hour private reading. I'm throwing in curses, hexes, and jinxes as well as custom spells. Those are 200. And you can get private lessons. That's 2 hours of just you and me together focusing on you. That's one of everything. So yeah. In plain sight, you're just evil people. I don't trust a single fucking one of y'all. There's a problem, but not a regular day. Tis every other country think otherwise, just so you know. Happens at least every Friday. I know. I know, okay, I know. This, I don't know if I told you, I had this in a private lesson, not yesterday, but the day before, where we actually talked a little bit about US politics. And I'm not blind yet, I know, I know. But here in Sweden, we have three lovely sayings. When pigs fly, that's when I'll do it. You know, that's practically saying, no, I won't do it. But, you know, when pigs fly, that's a good answer. And if you guys know Norse paganism, you know, hell and Helheim. It's literally the predecessor to the Christian hell, except it wasn't fire and pain and everything like that. Helheim was actually the underworld, the place where you would go to if you didn't die in a fight, which was just frozen over and just pure depression, you know, wintertime deluxe, you know? Yeah, like it's fairly common, okay. Except here we take the whole hell saying a little bit jokingly. So, you know, when hell freezes over, because for us it's like, yeah, but hell is frozen over. Like that's how it is. But hell with one L, because that's the actual hell. When hell freezes over, that's when I'll do it. The second one is when America gets great again. And actually meaning when America gets great again. Is warlock a witch as well? Depending on where you stand, Robin. Warlocks are from 1450s. Christianity practically just threw out a book to say that, oh yeah, men can't be witches. It's only women that can be. And if men wanted the same power as the women, they needed to actually make a contract with demons. So demons became synonymous both with a contract maker as well as an oath breaker, because they broke the Christian rule. So they are witches in a sense, but that is if you come from a Christian background. Men can just be witches anyway. Yes, we do, Tis. It is very unfortunate. Yeah, indeed. This place is a dumpster fire. Yeah, indeed. Not to make this whole chat about politics. Whoa. And that's good, Tis, in all honesty. Because I feel like the rest of the world do not know this, because the rest of the world is still in kind of this whole make-believe about the American dream, making it this glorified space, and specifically due to movies, because movies showcase the US as a beautiful place. Yeah, Optimus, absolutely. Everyone, remind Optimus in an hour. Want to say hi? Tasty Crumble, hi. how you doing? That's not the lived experience, and that's absolutely fair. Like the rest of the world just don't know that because the American dream is such a real thing for the outside world of the US. Beady, beady, boop, boop. Thank you, Diamond, for those roses. Doom, doom, doom. Pim, pim. I like that name. Mama son, she was. Not anymore. Now she's just in pain. So, not the same kind of sick. JK, that's a good fucking question. Pop into my profile to get a reading if you want a live reading or a private reading. Thank you. And please, people, if you guys get a reading or a spell or a class or a lesson in my profile, that means I can go to bed earlier. Tasha, good morning. How you doing? I mean, the thing is, if you're gonna send it, Reds, I need to pay tax on that. That's $200 for me. Like that's 20 pounds. No. I need to pay tax. That's what I need to do. As soon as something comes abroad from countries into this country, we need to pay. Heck yeah. How are you, Tasha? I'm so sick. I will give you the money. You have to pay tax on things you receive. Yes, so the state works, and I don't have that amount of money right now. No, it doesn't suck. I get free healthcare because of it. Why would that suck? It's not ridiculous. I get free healthcare, and I need healthcare. And good roads, and schools, and human rights and shit. No, that's not really how it works. Like the toll will be the tax. So you will pay a fee to get it sent over, but I will have to pay the tax as the receiver. Then go to the hospital, please. Tis. I'm just regularly sick. We don't in Belgium, but still pay full on taxes and tax and on the tax. Yeah, we pay tax on the tax as well. Yeah. Skatt och moms. True. Yeah, international parcels might actually do. Royal Mail is funky that way. Yeah, exactly. Moon. Exactly. Like I'm happy paying taxes. Like our school system rules. We got good roads. We have perfect health care. The state in itself, the police here is fucking good. Like everything's just fucking amazing here. In all honesty, Sweden is really good, but the expenses comes with it. So that is the unfortunate part. Baby, alone. I take it anymore. I work in healthcare and I can't afford healthcare. Yeah, imagine that. I could, like, literally, we have several ways of getting healthcare. We have an app and we have the phone, literally saying, okay, this is how I feel. And the doctor on that phone will tell you, okay, go into the emergency room. Now you can wait a few days. If this does not improve, you go into the emergency room. Okay, this is how you feel. You know what? We will book an appointment either for today, tomorrow, or my next earliest time. Like, that's how that works. Just hit them up online or call them, and they will tell you if it actually works. Sweet dreams. Does the tarot have the best of sleep? Yeah, we just get to chat with the doctor online. It's amazing. Although they have done some improvements, so nurses can be on those phone calls as well, which has been slightly problematic because nurses here in Sweden are more about the physical work rather than the diagnostics of stuff here in Sweden. Which can be slightly problematic when you're talking about such unique things as, like, emergency stuff, because it's usually due to the emergency stuff that you usually call. Otherwise, you just go in there and make an appointment. Like, okay, I've been feeling these for 3 months now. Can we make an appointment? So yeah, some nurses are unfortunately just halfway through their training, so it has become kind of a hobbyist kind of look at 1177, which is very, very unfortunate. But yeah, heck yeah. Nice. Heck yeah. You just don't want the unlimited membership where you can join any class. You're closer to going back to, but I sure fuck it up. Because for 42 a month, you can actually get all classes. You're saying. May I have a 3 card? Yeah. Okay. Sorry. How's about 3 card pull for today? Absolutely. Just realize you don't need insurance either. Then I need to move. Yeah. We don't need insurance. Very correct. What I might need insurance for is, for example, if scarring from surgery is going to look absolutely horrible, I can get money for that. If I want a life insurance, I don't need insurance here because my tax actually pays for that. Yeah, you should. Share. You can get it now. Join all of the classes, all of them, not just 2 of them. I have classes lined up until December. If you're interested, and the management of Karma was really fucking fun. But yes, 3 card. So Sherilyn, today won't really be about finding love, unfortunately. It's more or less about finding your own way. So go your own way today, because you won't find anything with people anyway. You'll find your own way. The difficulties will be trying to argue against fate practically here. Like, you will try to not make that one thing. And those typical stories, Sherilyn, where you get prophesized this one thing, and all of a sudden, every single step that you took along the way was literally just doubling down on that fate. That's what this means. You will have such a hard time fighting destiny, the end goal that you don't want. Like that, it will happen. You can't really. So this is practically the only destiny card that is not called destiny. And I mean, with the King of Coins here, you will settle the fuck down, which is quite nice. You have some great successes. Do remember them as well. Yes, you will become old and wise today. You will age 200 years in 1 second. Get life insurance separately. I know Lila will be okay if I suddenly go. Yeah, exactly. And I have the same on me. So my wife will be okay if I go. So yeah. Today's therapy day. So there we have it. You don't have any choice. Go get them, Tiger. Go get them. Curse Forge, and then that one that actually reminded me to update my Curse Forge add-ons all of a sudden. Beep beep, reporting for duty. Momo, we have like the one thing, baby witch, ask anything. I'm too sick to actually do bigger readings, so people join classes. If you want a reading, get any of these in my profile. And the sooner someone gets 2 claromancies, the sooner I can go to bed. Albin, tappar. Can I have a card for day? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Tess. Oh, it's gonna be an annoying day. Like you will work and you will get there. Like you have a goal in mind, and that work and that step, that or those step rather, that you need to take while the moon is going to be super annoying. They're going to be super rough and everything like that. But you have a goal in mind. Like whatever you want is on the other side of those steps right there. It's like this lovely woman is trying to make the reeds and everything like that. Making cool reeds is absolutely painful because let's be honest, these are thorn reeds. So yeah, you will absolutely get there. Know that the road is absolute pain, but you will get there. If I get paid properly from the shit show dog sit I just finished, I'm getting a Claro. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Lee. Excited. I feel this card. Thank you so much. Yes. Did a super excited read yesterday, actually. I need to figure out if people can put reviews on the website, actually. Because people have asked if they can put reviews, and I'm really happy about that, and I feel like I need it. I don't know, but that would be nice. Yeah, Badger, thank you. And Nilsson, I see you changed your picture. Condolences and good morning. I can barely read that bit. I can barely read that. I will have to look at your profile picture later. $20.92. I can stream again. Lovely, Herr Nilsson. Lovely. You have a while to go then. Yo, how you doing? 69, your mama 96. How you doing? I'm absolutely sick though, so there's that. If you follow, you get free as no, but no one on TikTok gets that. Even the kinesist can't believe his eyes. Yeah. Good. And Wild Moon, we both know why. Because that Moroccan fucking thought form fucked you over. But I am really happy that we did get that salt. Indeed, Trats. What's the question specifically? Gotta pass out? Yeah, Lee, have the best of nights. Pleasure working with you. Wild Moon, pleasure working with you. Thank you, Sherilyn. This, you too. Good night and have the best of sleeps. I don't have a question. That's absolutely fine, Happy Hawk. Will I get my downstairs place rented next month? That's a good question. Is it a thing for Norse deities and just in general, if you have any other knowledge? Rats, I'm so sorry, but I absolutely forgot the start of that. Yo, mama, for you, anything. If you follow. Uh, two cleromancies right now. But having preferred music frequencies. No. So the Irish, as we know, like and the Fae, is absolutely stunning. They get these frequencies, which people don't really think about today, like this. This is practically the frequencies of the phase, because this here actually mathematically and by nature connects with the surroundings of Ireland, because this is how wind is mathematically made. This is how most leaves are mathematically. Hey, Guam boy. Yes, indeed. And the true Irish of faith comes through finally. Um, but yeah, like these are the frequencies. But the frequencies that we are also talking about here is not also necessarily the sound. It's the actual energies. Do you hear the energy this guy sings in?
Like this is funny and boppy and everything like that. This here is high frequency, which is so important for Fae. Fae will never do anything if they don't like it. Like that is the main thing. If they don't like it, they won't do it. So they need to like it. They need to have a fucking good time, and that's the whole Irish idea. Keegan special, absolutely. What the hell, man? Stop downtown girl, she's a get around girl. What the hell, man? Stop, she's a downtown girl for sure. Downtown girl, she's a get around girl. Downtown girl for sure. So, Tim, it's not going to be a good day. Sorry. But that card is all about perspective. So it's going to be bad from perspective, not necessarily for you. But other people might think it's bad. Or vice versa. You might think it's bad, but other people will be like, come on, that's not bad. Difficulties will be about trying to get up again. Dealer choice, please surprise me. And your mama, we can do a keys. Absolutely, yeah. And after that, what you need to do, Tim, is literally just to take a leap of faith here. Do a big jump. Jump into something new. With the hand and step, do you know is different for other deities? All deities are different, all of them. But there are deities that don't really care for music as well. So naturally, Apollo will naturally be a very musically inclined guy. But yeah, most deities actually have their preferred things. So which god are you specifically asking about? Lies. Drink and then we'll drink some more. Dance and drink and fight until the early morning lights, and we'll grow up as up, wake up, and then we'll drink it once again. My good boy Loki. Loki would be more closer to, and this is historically. Wait. Saat. It would be more closer to this. With key harps, Arabic, and everything like that, because Loki is not Norse. He is historically and more accurately from the Middle East. So your mama. Oh, yo mama. You're gonna have a lot of choices today. A lot of choices, but you'll pick the good one eventually. But just so you know, it's gonna be hard to settle down on any kind of profit though today. But there will be so much profit anyway that you don't have to care for it. Like you're absolutely fine. My good boy Loki. Take that live clarimancy, absolutely. Wild Moon, ask your question. Can you tell me the best ways to connect with Lilith? Sin. No, literally ask. That's the thing. Lilith will always be there to ask because Lilith is a very nurturing and a very motherly being. The mother of monsters, the first demon, so on and so forth. But that's because she cared. Like she's a mother first and foremost. You know how that practically goes. What do you do with mothers? You ask, you talk to them, you get a relationship going. Take a coffee with them. You know, like it's Sinners Rocky Road to Dublin. The energy goes hard for real. Fuck yeah, it does. Okay, I need to know if and how I will recover from leaving my current situation. Leaving your current situation. So, with the focus on the current situation, nothing else. We are looking at Also, Raz, if I may add this song specifically to frequencies, because this here is switching up a really old 1920s Arab Sa'at Sa'at song with modern remix notes, like the guitar, the heavy metal guitar, as well as the added remix of good fucking bop drums. Like this here is something new, something old. They destroyed something old to create something new, so on and so forth. This here is a tower moment. If someone from, for example, Kurdistan or United Arab Emirates, if they would hear this, they would think this would be blasphemous. Spell it for me, please. Saat, Saat, two different words. Sa'at, Sa'at. Remix version by Reyes Beck. Of course, you should get a Fenrir. He's the world leader. But you know what you can do to respect Fenrir as well. Sorry, Wild Moon. I went off a complete fucking rant here. You see, he's usually enchained, right? Why not the bracelet? Like I have done. Literally. You don't have to have Fenrir as a tattoo. Remember that. So, I know that you were there. I accidentally bought you a bit, but I don't even know if this actually shows in a good way. Bah, that's fine. So, how much do you see here? Probably not enough, but I'm gonna go anyway. Actually, no, I really need you to be way down here, so you can at least see something behind all of these comments. So, will I get better from leaving the current situation? That's the thing. Current situation. Practically, what that tells you is abundantly clear. You already know the answer here. Wild Moon. And your mama, tarot readings are that's a Kigison special that I pulled you, so that's why it's quick. It's not necessarily a big reading. Bigger spreads can absolutely do it, and I do have private readings as well. They are half an hour to an hour long. Kigison specials is a Kigison special. Lovely lass over here that created it. And Ili Kekats Puppy, hi. But yeah, don't worry about the speed of that. That's a Kigison special. Get out of old musty habits, and which is absolutely fair. And as far as those musty habits looks like, it's family. Family are emotional at the moment. Wild Moon, like it's a rare thing that family gets this emotional. Getting this pop of color right here in the middle of the key, like that's a rare thing. But the family is also super fucking annoyed by something. I don't know what that is. I suppose we're doing Ria's Beck playlist now. But yeah, something is happening to the family. And work for them is not looking good. And I usually say work. What I'm really saying is, and yes, you may, cats and puppy, you may ask a question and we'll get to you very soon. External forces, practically something that is an outside rule set that you can't do this, you should do that, so on and so forth. Bottle lesson, does it get sent to our email? Indeed, Grim Little Menace. I know her question. And physical body, it looks like it's getting better. But inside of this reading, we have more of a it's gonna feel worse, but it will get better. But significant others is gonna feel better as well by leaving your current situation. Is it about Yashvi? Nah. Okay. um, and we have leaving the current situation practically shows case way over here. Um, that you can't really leave the situation until in a long while. So you read into that word yourself. Makes too much damn sense, and I know it's going to hurt. Yes. But you are well protected and it will be good eventually. That's what I'm practically saying. It's not going to be fucking shit, but it is what it is. But yeah, you can't really disconnect just straight off the bat. You can't just leave the situation here. Like this is in a long while, and whatever you think is a long while for this specific situation, you read into that word. Because timelines for me is vague. It's soon, eventually, and in a long while. This is your in a long while. And that's because you deemed it like, yes, it is finally time. Not that it is time now, but you will sense at that moment it's now time. Your physical body will get better alongside, and that's eventually. Your worries after your body will happen as well. And it's when those worries, that anxiety that kicks in, that you can leave the situation. So remember that. Facades will look better. You will learn from yourself. You will find out something about yourself as well, apparently, alongside this road. But it will be emotionally and mentally taxing. This is going to cost a bit for you mentally. Excited to get it bedtime. Good night, Grim Luminous. Have the best of nights. And I hope your pillow will be cold on both sides. Always. But as a short answer to this, Wild Moon, yes. It looks like it will be better. It's just going to feel like absolute shit. Any follow-up question on that? Apparently, this is what we're doing today for music. So, Cass and Puppy, what's your question? Awesome stuff. Hey, you got your 50. I did, the Masochist Mouse. Yes. How you doing? Fuck yeah. I actually got my first chat in YouTube now. Whoa, Masochist, you can actually consider yourself the first commentator and chat person on YouTube Live. Could you imagine that? And sorry for the absolute horrendous angle that you got right there. But you're my top fan now, apparently. Congrats. Thank you. Is there anything about finances in there? Yes, there is. If you were to look on this from a financial standpoint, we have, and might as well have you down here as well, right? We have this. That's underlying your mindset and everything. I'm hanging in there. Lol, how are you? Mouse, I'm doing pretty fine, all things considered. I am very sick, but that is what that is. And my throat is absolutely fucking burning, and I feel like I'm dying. But besides that, it's pretty fine, I suppose. The finances is something that you got to learn something from. Like, how do we get money, rather than we will get money, rather than we will look into how to get money and everything like that. You need to learn from money. Like, where are you putting your money right now? What cost? Is there better options? So on and so forth. This is not about gaining money. This is about learning about money. So that's practically all it says about finances, rather than you will get or lose. But that is from a pure financial standpoint in this reading, just so you know. Ethans gulliga hamster 2 was Ethans gulliga hamster 1 taget. That's absolutely hilarious. Or it's like your third account. Wildbone, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, that's a horrible angle. Absolutely. Yeah. How long will I have to wait for my house, please? Hope you get better soon. How, when, where, or what? You need a private reading or a TikTok live reading. So get that in my profile right there. Or if you can get a spell, you can get that house earlier if you want to. So there's that. Okay, end of the month, I need classes on Clarimancy. It speaks to me a lot. Well, there is a whole class on the beginner's guide to divinations, and Clarimancy is actually going to be one of them. Feel better. Being sick stinks. Yes, it does, Mouse. But yeah, we do have a beginner's guide to divinations coming up next Wednesday. So you can get the pre-recorded of that, or you can get a private lesson and we can just do divinations, because there's so much in Clarimancy that can just take up a 2-hour thing on its own. So it's going to be a beginner's guide to divinations rather than, this is Clarimancy and this is how you do Clarimancy, because there are so many ways of Clarimancy today. Yeah, the private one is highly recommended if you really want to focus on just Clarimancy, because it's a beautiful way and it should speak to everyone, because depending on the style of Clarimancy and your items and everything like that, like it will speak to you, and especially if that Clarimancy is yours, like it's a whole different thing to get your own Clarimancy, a whole other thing. Cody, 3-card pull, absolutely. You just gotta do this. Will my boyfriend ever think about cheating on me? I also want to add a little why. Yes, absolutely. It's a weird fucking why. It's about materialistic possession and that materialistic protection that they can get. No, it is about Yashvi. Then we are planning to do university together after that period, but I'm scared. What if he cheats? And it looks like he will. It looks like he will, indeed. Practically, he will lead himself and the people around him to fuck all, Like he will ruin it for most people. Three-card pool for Cody then. And remember, cats and puppy, you need to follow. Someone unfollowed? Rude. Cody for a 3-card pull. Practically, you're gonna have from a perspective, pretty good day with the Hanged Man right here. About making it my own. Yeah, absolutely. Wild Moon, we will get you there through a private lesson. Absolutely. I will even throw materials at you so we can actually start creating it right there and then if you want to. Like, we will get there. It will be like a little workshop rather than just a lesson. if you want to make it a little workshop as well, because that's always fun. But yeah, Cody, perspective wise, it's going to be a pretty good day. When it comes to the difficulties of the day, is going to be practically, like how we hone our practices, how we make something perfect, how we can make a perfectly round ball from a pearl. They are usually not very round, and they're really hard to actually get perfectly round. So it's about honing our skills today. So Cody, look for that a little bit. What you need to do, though, to go around all of these difficulties, this is literally just be with loved ones, and specifically a significant other if you have it, Cody. Significant others does not necessarily mean partners as well. This can mean friends, best friends, family members, co-workers, whoever you thought of when it came to the significant other. Be with them today. And how will they cheat? And that I'm going to be really annoying here, Cass and Puppy. Unfortunately, I need to live. So please pop into profile and get a reading. Either a private one or a live reading. I only offer one question for a follow. Do you always have to categorize as a specific kind of witch? Absolutely not, Wild Moon. My question to you, critically thinking, do you need to categorize yourself as a witch, or can you just do the practice and craft anyway? Or is the word witch just a label for other people to actually understand what you do? Can I say that I'm a marketer? Yes. So now you understand what I do. Do I need to call myself a marketer? No. Rose, top of the morning to you. How you doing? Momo Kigison? Absolutely. How you doing, you beautiful soul, Rose? Ooh, Momo, today is going to be a lot of fighting. Oh, I'm so sorry. Doing a little better today. How are you? I'm sick, Rose. Like, I feel like absolutely nasty. Yes, but reversed. Like, Momo, the day gets worse. The day gets worse. Don't worry about it. I've grown up in a voodoo prone environment. I am very attached to parts of it, but not all. And that's absolutely fair. But like, you don't need to say that you are voodoo queen or not. Like, you can just enjoy the craft without even mentioning you're a witch. You know? I had a bad day yesterday. I don't want another. Momo, yeah, I know. That's why I'm so sorry for you, dude. Colin's sick. There will be a lot of fighting today. Like, literally, this is all about the fight. There will just be continued fighting and so on and so forth. Like, you will lose more than you want. This is absolutely horrendous. And when fighting comes into play, other people are usually at the core of that. They need to be a part of it if fighting is a thing. And the Hermit reversed, you will have a difficulty with people today. And with the Hermit specifically, you will have a hard time being alone. So yeah, that's fun. Whoa. And practically, what you need to do that it is not nurture that. Like, don't give in to these fights. Like, try and leave the situation. Obviously, it won't work, but you should at the very least try it. Oh, Rose, great fucking change is coming your way. Just remember to think of it as a rebuild kind of moment, okay? Rebuild. The tower is so misinterpreted. Just know that shit needs to break down for something new and beautiful to get created. It's fine. I'm fine. I've got a day off tomorrow, making it a 4-day week. Good, Momo. Make it a 3-day week and call in sick. Fuck. I hope so. I've just had all that go on with that guy and don't need any more destruction. Yeah, indeed. Absolutely. Now is the time to pick that up and say, that was fun, but anyway, I'm just going to piece myself together a little bit, Because fuck that guy specifically as well. That became something amazing. Yes, love it. Yeah, and if you ask rats, it's literally all about embody the tower moment. Rats will literally yell at people like, "I love the tower. The tower is me. Fuck it!" Like full testosterone gym bro. Calling out rats and saying, "Be the tower." Yeah. Rest my case. Rest my fucking case. Yeah. Wild Moon, it's so well noticed that you have children that you need to force to go to school. I highly respect that. You're sick of me. No, Raz, I highly respect someone that actually embodies the tower. Like, that's a rare thing. I fucking love it. Don't know if it's a coincidence, but I've been drained since I connected with the Raz. Second day, don't know if it's that or I am ill. Tasha, like anything that really, really, really connects with you will be draining. Bro, I have an update. Yalla, getting a letter. Yo, already? Fuck. Damn, that was like an hour ago, dude. Go, shoot. Fuck yeah. Well, actually, tell chat first. Like, what was the question? What was your answer? And then tell us the update, okay? Don't think I've ever had respect before. Another thing to thank the tower for you. You're welcome, Raz. Like, if people actually respect people here, we respect everyone here, and you know that, Raz. You're the tower. We need to respect that. Not just need, but we are respecting that. So yeah. The friend that saw the girl, her friend who didn't know anything about the situation had a dream, right? About it, and it matches up perfectly. I love that. Perfect. Perfect. Good shit, Yala. Good shit. And she saw a 6 foot man behind me. What the fuck? Okay, Yala, then yeah. Shit. You actually have something behind you then. But like did they interpret it like did the man move whatsoever? Like ask them that. Did the man move? That is super important for this dream, okay? Did he move? Like an arm, a finger, a toe blinked. And depending on what he moved, that is very important as well. So please come back to me and tell me if he moved. I hope you guys are enjoying the sounds today. Fuck, Momo, I'm so sorry. Goddamn. No, he didn't move. He stood behind us and disappeared when he left the room. So, yeah. Okay, good. Because if he didn't move, that means that it's not a demon. So we know that for sure. It's an observer, albeit a fucking scary looking fucker, but it's an observer. Like, he's there to be a part of your life now. You guys can't really help that. If you guys want a banish spell, I sell those as well, but they will need you to be an active part from that. So I will put a little bit of a bind and banish thing on you as well, and you will be an active part. Like that will be a video call kind of thing. If you don't like him, that is. But an observer is just an observer. Like, they rarely do anything. But we don't know if it's only just an observer. You can get a reading for that as well, and we can check out if it's just an observer or if they're biding their time for a good timing to do their activity. Card of the day, absolutely lucky. It looks like a pretty good one, lucky. It means that you're lucky. The wheel of fortune. Every step that you take today is going to be absolutely fucking amazing. What is happening right now, Virgil? You choose. Ask anything about witchcraft, people. Or get a reading. I need one more thing from the shop. Then I can actually go to bed, which would be nice. Jay, you can. If you pop it in my profile, you can actually get a card. Indeed. God, this was a fucking minute ago. I've heard this for a long fucking while. If you were just starting to get into witchcraft, what do you think is the best place to start? In a crystal shop. Do not Google and do not go on Reddit. On Reddit, you need to know what you're looking for to get into the good subreddits, like our mythology, for example. It's an amazing subreddit, but people are still fucking assholes there. If you go into our voodoo, they will tell you to get the fuck out, so on and so forth. Like, you need to know what you're looking for. Some you need to be an initiate for, and you need to answer some like actually good questions to even be a part of community. So when I had when I got initiated into voodoo, I could answer all that, but they still are fucking wary of me, so do not Google. Go to a crystal shop. Lara, when you go to a crystal shop, actually just stand in there and see what pulls you in. Walk around, look around, and oh, hey, this was a pretty cool crystal. I like that. Oh, this is a pretty cool necklace. I like that statue. When you feel this connection, this pull to something, you start Googling those specific things. Because at that point, you get a direction from yourself that oh, I can look into this. So, for example, it's the Ankh thing, or the tri-moon sign, or whatever it is. You will get a name on it. You will finally know what to look up, rather than to just Google, what spell is this? What does this do? So on and so forth. Because at that point, you will get such a ruined internet community that throws Wiccan practices at you. And Wiccan is not usually the actual practice for most people. Like, I unfortunately today when I scroll TikTok, I get so many like, okay, if you were a baby witch, what if you talk to your baby witch self years and years ago, what would you say? And then you go through the comments, they were like, do not start Wiccan. Like, there's so many bitter people out there now. Can I also have a card of the day? Absolutely. So go to a crystal shop and see what pulls you in, Lara. And yes, Wildman, the crystal you need is the crystal that calls you. Absolutely. How do newbies know if a shop is legit? In all honesty, you don't necessarily need to care for that. There are obvious telltales that they're trying to sell opalite and they name it as opals. That there is a fucking pet peeve for me. When they're trying to sell you resin instead of crystals, when they're trying to sell you glass instead of crystals, like that there is nasty. where to look on your profile, but I saw you have a wish list. I do, Jay, indeed. um, you actually got to the wish list, but not the shop. You know, like the TikTok live readings, the private readings, the classes and spells and memberships, all of that. You can click into those for any readings. But yeah, the wish list is hopes and dreams. People wanted me to create that. So yeah. And Mama Son, if you want more clarification on opalites, resins, and glass, we can go a little bit through that as well. But yeah, card of the day. For fuck's sake. Today will be all about a rising phoenix. So this is about, rising from the ashes. So it's going to be a pretty good day because you're going to rise and be fucking amazing. The integrity of the owner. Exactly. Selling man-made as natural is a no-go. Yeah, like that's a major fucking pet peeve. Like, yeah, this is the best opal. No, that's not opal. That's opalite. Like, you can see the formation. It's horribly tumbled. It has one color on each space, or it's just one big milky ball. Like that, it doesn't. I get that one. I absolutely get that. Opalites are like extreme opalite. They are absolutely beautiful, and I absolutely get the pull to them. But man, they are such a fucking insult to opals. Fuck. I feel drained after night shifts. I get that. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Mouse. I missed it. Last time I went to a crystal shop, Obi of the crystals yelled at me, "Take me home!" However, I didn't have enough money, so it stayed in the bowl and it was sitting in. Never had one so loud. Oh, shit. I am so sorry, Mouse. That is unfortunate, dude. Damn. Damn. Like, yeah, that's like the worst part about like me barely affording food nowadays. Like I go on bare minimums, and it's barely thanks to you that I even go on a minimum. Like that I can't even do that. But like my dream is to have a crystal account on my bank, like so I know that I can buy crystals. Like I joke to my wife that every single physical dime here in Sweden, physical money is not really big, but every physical dime that I get is the crystal account, so I can buy more crystals. And she's like, no. I remember a few years back, people trying to make opal artificially, but it had a plasticity feel to it. Yeah, and eventually they created opalite. That's practically what we're talking about. Yeah. Go to crystal shop when you got money. Yeah. It's gonna feel horrendous otherwise. Every time I go to a crystal shop, I get a headache, too much energy, and I get that as well. A physical reaction to opalite. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Oh yeah, and another one. A lot of crystal shops today sell sage and stuff like that. And Kingston actually showed this in the Discord server. For those interested, we do have a Discord server. Pop in there through the link in my bio. The link is absolutely horrendous when it comes to actually joining the Discord. So copy the link into a browser if you want to join the coven as well. Optimus, I know, I get fucking emotional about this shit. But yeah, Kingston actually showed this a few months back, how they wanted to get sage, but the only sage was white sage, is what they sold where Kingston is, I think. And the producer of that white sage was not Native American. It was from India. And then they showcased it in a box with Native American artwork that, like, all artwork in Native American and Mesoamerican art is literally an African. Like, there's so many artwork that is telling you a story about freedom. It's about action giving and so on and so forth. And it was the art of freedom and banishment, which they absolutely made correct. Like, they did that Native American art piece absolutely stunning in a box, and then it says "Made in India," grown in India. That there was absolutely insane to me. Like, do not get white sage unless the Native Americans sells you it. Like, double check that. Native Americans will approve of you actually using white sage. It's a close practice, but they will approve of you getting it from if you get it from them. Disney, I can get you one. Yeah, sure. That's going. What don't I do for friends, right? Well, pregnant, you mean? Not pregnant. We don't use the word pregnant here. We use pregnant. Possibly pregante. I know my own sage and most of my herbs. Yeah, and I absolutely love that. I wish I could grow sage here as well. I just haven't the money to grow literally anything besides the thing that I got before money. But yeah. No, Momo! No, Disney's a cool guy. Do you know how to source Palo Santo ethically? I do not, Rats. I honestly do not. Like that there is a difficult task. I say puppy and I went nope. My bad. I mean, Momo, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. Disney says, oi, papi, and papi chalo, chulo, or something in other lives. So I get you. I get you, Momo. You're fair. Disney, fucking watch out for Momo, is all I'm saying. Be careful of the word papi. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that it is. I'll let them off. Momo, no. Keep them there for a minute. Fuck them. They're worth it. But yeah, Rats, I wouldn't say it is impossible. I'm just saying that it's difficult. It's very, very difficult. Yeah, Disney. Fucking watch out, dude. Yeah, be careful. In this chat, we have what's called integrity. Yeah. So anyway, Disney, what was your yes or no question? Throw it at me, bro. I knew him from Rita, yeah, but Momo don't know Rita, so you know. Yeah, that is fair, yeah. Yeah, and Disney, in comparison to Rita's lives, my mods are so fucking hardworking. Like, they are fucking amazing. They keep tabs on every single thing. They look through scammers. They are blocking people left and right. Like, this is a hardworking fucking chat, so that your space is safe. So, yeah. So there's that. But Disney, what's your what's your question? What's your question, sir? What's your question? Basically, I am running into my ex next week at the concert, and is she bringing the rebound? That's what we're calling it. Just upright rebound. Are they bringing, and why? Let's check. Yeah, they are. Absolutely. Rebound and a friend. Disney. Rebound and a friend. It's not just one here. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Why? Practically, they wanted some good change, bro. So yeah. I mean, it's changing for the better for them, so that's nice. I'm paying for reading. Disney, please do. That means I can go to bed. They bring the trio. God, give me a minute. Disney, absolutely no pressure, no pressure. Go into the link in my bio to get a reading just like Disney. If you want to join the classes in witchcraft, do that as well. I have private readings, classes, and private lessons in witchcraft, TikTok lives, or well, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch lives readings, and we do have spells. So if you need anything, literally go into the link in my bio. I can't be bothered not staying away from that word right now. She knows the whole story. She, Disney. She. Spicy. And Disney, you can get the guest box thing. You can give us the spice here as well. So you can actually be up here and talk. Like, that's an absolute option as well. Far jumping. Hi, Isis. Isis, hi. Isis is probably how I should mention that. How you doing? There's actually 3 people watching on YouTube, people. There's 95 up there on TikTok, and there's 1 on Twitch. So just so you know, I don't necessarily look right here without blinking too often, but you get it. But yeah, besides that, I'm from Belgium. Fine. I'm absolutely sick. Like, I'm actually maybe I actually wish that you guys did not be in YouTube, because that means that I need to continue, because you guys are actually creating a sense in me that YouTube is worth it. And I really wanted to go to bed. So I need to continue now, I suppose. Oh, hi, YouTube, says Virgil up here. Good morning. Did you get the YouTube chat started? I did. So Isis and Mouse is actually in here. There's 3 people in here, and 3 people has liked. So yeah, self-care Lord. Rats, I'll do that when I'm dead. So yeah, how you guys doing? Is music okay on your end, YouTube and Twitch? How's it looking? Yeah, you know why it didn't work, Mila? It's because I approved it to be for kids, like so that everyone could actually see. But I needed to change it. Oh, hey, Tasha, what the fuck, dude? How you doing? What's up? I don't know how I'm acting. My brain is not there, dudes. Crazy seeing you from this angle. I know, you were just up there. That's really funny. Nice music. Okay, but is the volume okay? That's what I'm hoping. I can go YouTube at the same time. Shit, people popping into YouTube. Disney, did you have to use Poppy as the name when getting a reading? Poppy, what did you get? God damn. Okay, we got infinite reading. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Which also means I really need to continue and not go to bed. By the way, how is the sickness getting better? No, virtual, absolutely worse. Like, everything is absolutely brutal, burning. So yeah, brain is absolutely not there. Are you only doing English readings? No, I can do English, Norwegian, Japanese, and Swedish readings if you like. So you choose. I better not get muted. Yes, actually, Disney, you will even get pinned, so you are prioritized. So all mods, Poppy here got a reading. Momo, I'm on mute. Yeah, might as well, Momo. Give him a minute. How to get a reading. Sarah, cry about it. This is like, I'll give you a fucking thing to cry about. But get into my profile right there, link in bio. You can get any reading you like there. You can get a private reading, you can get a live reading, you can get into the witchcraft classes as well as lessons, and you can get spells. Like, there's a lot of things in there. You can also get memberships, so you can get unlimited of literally everything. If you want to join classes, have unlimited lessons, private readings, live readings, and spells, that's an actual options in memberships as well. Just saying. You might as well ask for a sick week. No, Virgil, in all honesty, I feel absolutely train wrecked. So yeah, nice music, a little low on your end, but I mean, the mic is there rather than here, and like, that camera right now is on my computer screen, so the speakers is actually behind you. That kind of makes sense why it's a little bit on the low end for you guys. But yeah, Disney, ask away. You get unlimited questions. Mami chula. Disney, you will get muted if you at Momo like that. In all honesty, no matter if you paid or not, and I do not have a refund policy. This is on you, dude. This is an actual threat. All hail the mommy. Do you have a wait list for the readings? No, if you get the unlimited readings, I will take you in between every single question. So if you get the unlimited, or if you get the private, if you get guest box, you get undivided 15 minutes in a guest box right here. Now I'm on YouTube as well. Shit, people are over here. There's 4 people in YouTube. That's actually really cool. Fuck yeah. So yeah, pop into my profile right there, get any reading that you like, and no, there's no waiting list if you do the unlimited. I will get your questions straight off the bat. You ask, I answer. That's how this works. Like, there's no list here. You don't have to wait here. I don't care for that shit. You do timelines to twin Disney. I do whatever the fuck kind of question you ask me. If it's why, when, where, how, nani the fuck, I'll answer. If you say when, I'll give you when. So yeah, go, shoot. So the readings happen during your lives unless they're private. Yes, indeed. So there is the live readings and there's the private readings. And whether you want a video call for a private reading, you choose how. You can do video call, you can do text if you need translator because you're uncomfortable on video, or in a call, whatever you need. Means boost time. Nice. Yeah, Optimus, leave. I can't see ages on YouTube. I am going to check it out on Google as right age, maybe. First, you don't have to say first, but yeah. How much is the live reading? 20. 20, I think. Yeah, right? Yes, 20. $20. You can actually, I'll see if I can do this, this, and this, and this, and this. Copy that into a brown. Oh, you can actually just fucking click that. That is absolutely nice. You can get whatever you like from there. Should I buy out all the flowers to make the toxic woman jealous? No, you should really not. That will not give you anything, Disney. Literally, this is just about loss at that point. Usually this card is about successes, and successes in a fight. Reversed, it's literally the opposite of that. What is up, my guy Muzz? What's up, my guy? It's been a minute. How you doing, you beautiful soul? But yeah, no. Disney, there's no success in whatever you're trying to achieve here. No, don't do that. You're welcome, Mrs. Liam? What's up, Liam Svenning? How long have you been reading tarot? 30 years. Well, 28 if you want to be very specific. But yeah. Good morning, Suskat. How you doing? Doing good for once? Lovely, Maz. Love to hear it. It's me, I know, but it was fun seeing a just full-on name. You've always just been Optimus Prime for me. You know? The mod. But now it's Liam Svenning. You sound like such a finance dude, my guy. You can let it all go. You can let it all go. It's called free fall. It's called free fall. Yeah, and the devil said, Queen, everybody that had your shit. Keep about your wits, man. Keep about your wits. I've been trying to learn tarot for a while now, but I find it so difficult. Julian, I don't know if Rats is in, but Rats, can you tell them to get a private lesson? No. I will have a beginner's guide to divinations where I actually teach tarot, bones, claromancy, I Ching, pendulums, rods, and everything like that. Like, we will actually go through that, but through a private lesson. You and I can actually get a private lesson. Yeah, but Rats, talk about how we taught you tarot. Like, talk about that, because I want more people to learn so they can get self-sufficient in anything and everything. Like, if you want to learn about anime, we can do that as well. Like, you know, yeah, it's Toxic Woman in Regrets. Yes, yes, they are. They're not as grounded anymore whatsoever. I like your golden ear ornament. Thank you. There you go. Is that better? With do many tarot readers on this app how to know who's real? Funfetti, you asked the chat. In all honesty, you asked the chat, not me. Take them with a grain of salt, always. Like, there's so many fucking dudes out there that will just try and get you money. I'm not here for the money. I'm here to survive. If I was rich, I would literally throw questions or readings at you if you wanted. I'm literally here for survival right now. Alongside my dream as well, because I want to actually talk about witchcraft. Readings is just an easy way to also gain money for me. Does she miss me? That's what I've been hearing. What you've been hearing is it? Yes, yes, they are. Weirdly enough, that's weird. Started off literally just intuition and card imagery, and then the rest follows. Yes, exactly. Chad, support my Papi Chulo. Be careful with the Papi Chulo. This thing, Momo will bite and bark. Who was it that's interested in tarot? I lost it to tag. It was Julian underscore D. Is it your paintings? No, no, they are not. I wish it was. My paintings are more like this. I used to do my favorite anime panels. This is the smallest piece that I have. But yeah, so I used to do those. But yeah, this is the smallest one, and it's been like 4 years since I even sold my art. So yeah, he called me mommy. I'm fine with him saying puppy now. Oh, okay. Is he happy with the third party? No, absolutely not. No. Cool. Yeah, so I used to do my favorite anime panels. I wish I was Poppy. I'm Poppy. You can't have my title. Knew it. Knew it. Disney, that is how it goes. Yeah. Confirmations, you know. I think the rest of like the unsold art is in my, I don't know what that's called. You know, that locker that you have way downstairs, like in the ground floor of the apartments and stuff, like that space. I can't I be Poppy though because I'm Poppy. That's why. Do we need to use do we need to use pointy pyramidal objects for pendulums, or just anything hanging is okay? Literally anything hanging. So, for example, you could literally use a necklace. Like, you don't even need pointy pyramids things. You could just use this as long as it moves correctly. That's it. Even this is agreeing with me. So yeah. You don't have to say fourth. Just ask away, Disney. You get unlimited questions. Is she gonna crawl back? Crawl back. God damn, you have high hopes. Yes. Fuck. How did you know? Why did you have to use that word and then that card comes out? Like, literally, this is a whole story about a man being on the ground practically the rest of his life to find his daughter. Like, he is crawling his way forward unsuccessfully. Is but yeah, a piece of hair and a ring too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anything can be a pendulum. Yeah. But when? So, Disney, do I find the lessons in your profile? You do. Yes, indeed. So in the link in my bio, there's educations and spells, and there's the classes that I have up right now, and there is the private lessons. You can also actually get memberships where you can get unlimited classes and one lesson a month, and you can also get unlimited lessons and classes and stuff like that. That's also a membership, but like, you can just get that every, you know. But yeah, Disney, When it comes to these questions, we can obviously say a week, a month, a year, so on and so forth. Um, but here we say soon, eventually, and in a long while. I possibly can funfetti, but we're not doing free yes and no's today, unfortunately. My throat is burning as is. Sorry. Um, Indeed, Mouse. I wish more people could get to know themselves in that sense. But yes, soon, like a couple of weeks. No, and Disney, that's exactly where I wanted to go. Your soon is way more different than my soon. So if I were to say weeks, we're practically just locking in. And that's why we go by soon, eventually, and in a long while. And then we look for the answer if it is soon, eventually, and in a long while, because your soon means something majorly different in comparison to mine. Eventually is way different than yours and mine, right? So you read into that. We're not there yet. We haven't put an answer, Disney. So very soon, uh, they're practically gonna try and block you out. Like they will try to absolutely ignore you. Um, Eventually, they will start looking into how they can get in contact with you. But in a long while, that's when they feel so ungrounded and unsafe. At that point, they will try to come back. So in a long while, Disney, you read into that any way you want, but in a long while. Not 910. I'm also catching the question, so it's not necessarily a pin. Still waiting to see what I had to make a new one of. Fair, fair. How exactly do pendulums work? Sarah, if you want to know, join the beginner's guide to divinations class. Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? I'm gonna be absolutely obnoxious to sell more classes now. You're welcome. Her family still rocks with me, or do they hate me? Nah, they rock with you. That's absolutely fine. I mean, they're obviously looking a little bit further than you now, but they're fine with you. Don't worry about that. So they thought I was a good thing for her, and she messed it up herself. That's a question. That's a good question, actually. Honestly, but why would you need their family? But and yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like they think that she messed it up through just fights. Like that was her own fight to fight kind of thing, and which is absolutely unfortunate. Barbara and I run into her stepfather and brother at the shop. Fuck yeah. Just know that you're fine. Like you can still say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" You know, like that wouldn't be a problem. In all honesty. So how are Twitch and YouTube people right now? The chat over here is fairly calm. Boo 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 boo. Boo. Does the whole family know about the little rebound she has? Most of them do, but not all. Oh, Amazon. It sure is. I know that. I tried that. It's like a minute after, and that's super annoying. Did she find out I ruined half of her relationships with her friend? I'm petty. No, not yet, at the very least. Not yet. Faith, you're welcome. You see, told you, you can't be a puppy. If you want weird friends, that's how we get them. Are you sure? Faith, are you sure? I feel like you need a sugar daddy and a puppy. You told me so. No, sorry. People, do not befriend her just because I said stupid shit. Did she step into my mall that's close to me with her rebound because everyone that's worked there? No. No, that's not why. Back again. Optimus Prime. Welcome back. Lewis, stop! No! I will not. Any sugar daddy out there that ever needs to spend money on anything. Go to Faith. I wish I could send you soup to help you feel better. Mama-san, that would be nice. What you can do is get a reading so I can get food today. That way my wife can go and get soup for me. That's an option as well. How is there an hour left? Taylor, hey, how you doing? Isis. Those are actually beautiful emojis. YouTube has pretty good emoji standards. I like that. I forgot if I asked because I asked Rita this, but if she's gonna try and contact me next month. And Disney, therefore, I will not answer it. If you already, I got it. I will not answer it if you already asked, because as soon as you give me money, sugar daddies. Yes, if any sugar out there, sugar daddy whatsoever, if you need to spend money on anyone, it's Momo. Trust me, Momo is amazing. She's good. Do you have this work, or do you have something else on the side? Julian, I do have something on the side, which is my main job, which I'm fired from, and it pays fuck all. So I'm actually getting food from this place, and possibly for the bills at work, but I'm, as I said, fired. So Disney, that's a good question. Why? Sorry to hear that. It is what it is. Like, and I have a dream to make this my full time, like YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and talk about witchcraft, doing readings. Like, this is my dream. Sorry if that does not feel like it right now, because I'm sick and my brain and throat is burning. But this here is my dream, and so it actually opened up to so many more opportunities. If anything, like, you guys are helping me way more than you think by just being here. It's insane how you guys have actually managed to let me dream and even get a dream. I've never had that before. I cried enough on the lives for this specific purpose. So yeah. And why? To get back. So there we have in the long while thing. Disney, this is the why. They want to get back together. Thank you, Julian Dean. Thank you. You know what you're doing. Go for it, Maya. Thank you. The story. Aw, thank you, Isis. Get back there. That's why she will try and contact me. That is why, Disney. That is why. They want to get back together. Wait, Mila, I'm sorry, I forgot what I commented. Ha! Not fair. We all need the sugar without the poppy. Fuck yeah. True. Is my husband Vincent upset that I burned a lot of our wedding stuff? Burn? Is it ex-husband? No, not really, but they feel like they lost something. You know, like they not necessarily being upset, but it's about the thought of losing something. And while it wasn't necessary to be there, still, she going to therapy or doing stuff better. She's going to therapy, yes. An active choice by doing so, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Life is a waterfall. Me rain on the game, on the fall. Down, down, down. In the world, we hear the word. Lose yourself when we fighting on. My voice is absolutely fucked. I hope you guys are in pain hearing me sing. No, no, you will absolutely not, Faith. You will not get one. No. I have the video on TikTok of me doing. Nice, friend. Nice. I'm not gonna be near her at the concert too when I'm in there, or she will be at a distance. Those are the same questions. No, you will possibly be a little bit too near. It will hurt. It will hurt. Doom, 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 doom. Ba-doom, doom, 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 doom. Ba-doom, doom, 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 doom. Aces, thank you. I actually got my first thing from YouTube, people. Ugh. He says you actually made this whole thing worth it for YouTube. Like I fought with YouTube for such a long while. Like that there, like you have no idea how much that actually does for me. So thank you. Like I'm trying to branch out as much as I can, but I will not cry if I can refuse. I refuse. I've cried enough on TikTok. I can't cry on Twitch and YouTube. That would make it so much worse. But I saw someone's question card. Has my name been Nina or Nana, something in the past life? No, no, it has not. Papi Chulo, is she gonna come to me at the concert or just see eye to eye with me? Come to you, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Can you ask your cars if I should sign the paperwork to our divorce? Fran, fuck. Well, the world said yeah, absolutely, and talk to your friends about it afterwards because that's funny. Apparently, that's really funny. Puppy of knowledge. I'll add that to the list of my titles, Faith. It looks like it, Disney. It looks like it. Do you think AI can sense spiritual stuff when asked? Now, that depends on who you ask, because technomancy is an actual thing, dude. Like, that is a thing. So it depends entirely on who you ask. But if we were to think way, way, way back, so for example, alchemy got created by Pythagorean math and chemetic nature basis, you know? And Pythagorean math is taught and well taught to this very day, Pettified. And if numbers are to be ruled, and if we look into sacred numerals and everything like that, like, you know, how leaf are made, what's up in nature and everything like that, the only unnatural space that we actually created as a human made shape is the square. That's the only man-made shape that we did mathematically by ourselves. Everything else is out there by itself, mathematically beautiful and absolutely amazing. Why would not something ruled by ones and zero being mathematically 100% calculating not sense spirituality and the future in its sense? Technomancy can absolutely be a thing. Absolutely. Why would she walk up to me? That is a good question. Oh, to start a fucking fight, dude. To start a fucking fight. And Jesus Christ, like this whole talking is so fun. Hashtag book talk. For what? To fucking pick a fight, bro. Pick a fight. Closer and see. Come on, come on, come on. I love how this song comes on Disney as well. Yeah, I honestly, this girl sounds like she's trying to pick a fight because they want you back. Like they want to see and test if you still have emotions. Like that. That's what that is. And yeah, you need better love interests. But like how some people literally just try you, kind of thing, to see where you stand emotionally. Like, is this worth protecting? And if it's worth protecting, then you get into fight mode, kind of thing. Like that's practically. Marcus Anderson, how is it scientifically proven, though, if it can affect mentalities of people and the mentalities of people can eventually affect the world and surroundings of them because they get happy, sad, whatever it is? Like, it still affects people, Marcus. Think about that. It's psycholinguistics. Look into that, in all honesty. Psycholinguistics is absolutely interesting. Are you straight? Digging? I wouldn't argue as much. No, he is circle. Fuck, got him. Got him. Can Ahmad throw out the paid thing? Someone I know said technically you could equate phone screens to scrying. Yes, exactly. Yeah, like you could do that. In all honesty, you can make anything into scrying. Like it really just needs to be where can I look and what am I looking for. That is what that is all about. Pin. So she's bringing a friend with her to the concert. Yes, I mean that we know already. We don't necessarily need to put for that. Yeah. Figures. Yeah, imagine me liking what I like. Because she doesn't post the dude or anything on IG, lol, and the dude posting her like a trophy. Oh, poor dude, man. Shit. Damn. It's really boring reading playing cards. Man, imagine having a hobby. Dude, I hope you and your surroundings get a better life because you are such a negative being. Yeah. Came to Jesus. No. I came and went. That's fine. Jesus did. Oh my God. That is so cool, though, how Exodus actually just said came to Jesus. And Bloody Mary from Lady Gaga sings Jesus. That is absolutely dope. Lady Gaga right after that, you are straight. Yeah, it's actually pretty funny. Okay, something very cool happened. Unless I was sleepwalking. Okay, rats. What? Done. So basically, and yes, exactly. So basically, she doesn't want to go to the concert with him and brings a friend with her. So she's not solo with him or her. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Momo, it looks like you're gonna have a fight today. Some people should stay with Jesus instead of pestering others on TikTok. Nindel, that's a really good fucking saying. You should stay there. Over there. Please. I already have 4 extras. Shit. Hello, Mouse. What do you mean? So practically easy. Well, depending on how you look at phone screens, what moves on the phone screen, what wallpaper you have, so on and so forth, how would you not technically forebode or foretell what you like? And depending on what you like, you can kind of tell just a little bit, and or if you're good enough at scrying, tell enough of what will happen in their life, you know? Well, all my phones are over there now. So, for example, this is practically the same. How would you not say that if you chose this image for a wallpaper? How could you not say that you're already sensing some kind of emotion? There's a kid being homeless, sitting by one match, not even candle, but a match for fire and warmth outside of a rich man's house that has heat and everything like that. How would you not say that this is a kind of lost person? Um, there's a lot of ideas about what is actually scrying. And yes, like Mouse also mentioned, the screen is off, it's reflective, like it's kind of like the perfect obsidian mirror as well, which was used a lot in Mesoamerican practices, where you actually stare into obsidian mirrors to see the future, see emotions, see happening and events eventually. So obsidian mirror scrying is practically like looking at a locked screen of a phone because it just reflects it back. But you need great meditation and shit for that. So yeah, screens can also be seen as a black mirrors. Yes, exactly. That's where I was. Spoil. They arrive 5 minutes. School starts and they live up the repaired. Okay. Time for me to try and sleep. Mama son, have the best of nights. Boom 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. I have never tried squaring, so I'm not an expert, but that's the basic idea. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Try and add a lot of emojis to this thing. A lot of emotions. Left shoulder, ring down from dead. Fire of the shark, a drink almost gone. Santa was there, rats. You saw it? No. Sorry, did not. Good is that you like the music at least. Is the new shop good? For me too. Yes, yes, it is. But you gotta nourish it. Like you need to put energy into it. You need to let it grow. This thing. If anyone wants readings, pop into my profile. You can get the private reading or live reading right now. No, it will fit you. It's absolutely fine, Disney. But you need to nourish it. You need to put energy into it. You need to put time into it. You know, like any relationship, it's like a child. You need it to grow up and feel good. You need to nourish it. Of course, if you want me to, get a live reading right there. You can get unlimited questions for now, practically. You do know not everything is filtered, dude. You can just write some things out, full paragraphs sometimes. Yeah. But thank you, Disney. You gotta sleep. Disney, that's absolutely fair. You have a lovely sleep and have the sleep that you deserve. And I hope your pillow will be cold on both sides always. Disney, no, thank you. And you know where I am. I will always be here from 5:30 to 9:20 every single Monday to Friday morning, no matter how sick I am, apparently. Swedish time. Parentheses. Happiness. Thank you, Skusket. Colors. Colors and rainbows. Rats, that sounds like a healthy take on coffee. Yeah, good job. Chat, follow Papi Chulo. He's great at what he does! Exclamation point. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into how to put down a review somewhere. Apparently, Google needs my address for Google Business. I've never actually needed to create the Google Business myself, but if you guys know a place where I can put reviews without putting down my actual name or address, that would be nice. We already did, Faith. It was a no, you will not. You asked like an hour ago. That's another question. Oh, by giving up. Cool. Faith. Now you know. Give up. That's it. No finding. Shit. Such a quick answer, like no. I was about to pull like a why and how and then like yes, continue and like no. You can't. Stop. Stop looking. Stop trying. Literally, like more like that. Stop trying. When we stop looking, then they may appear. If they... No, Haley, nothing's being filtered so far. So as far as I can see. Yeah, never know. Never know. Faith, you should just put in your bio looking for sugar daddy. They will come by the end of that. You know that through these lives. Heck yeah. Sugar daddy for feet pics. Let's go. That's an easy job. Mi Doffer and dog. Don't forget handsome. No, don't need handsome. You don't need their face. I don't know if it's a good idea to order in McDonald's breakfast or just have egg on toast. Do McDonald's. You don't have to work today. I'm just throwing my own feelings at people. Like, fuck that. I would not step up. Like, I wouldn't even stand up physically today if it wasn't for this life. Nonetheless, even cook my own food. Fuck that. That's why I took ice cream for food. But also, my throat is burning, so there's that. Oh, Tasha, I fucking will. I canceled most of my plans today. I have 2 readings that is fairly important to the people. But other than that, I will not do shit today. Indeed, Virtual. It sure fucking is. Been to McDonald's 4 times this Happy Meal season. I've managed to get 4 different Squishmallows. Lowe's said it would catch up on you. Now look after you. No, Tasha, I will do that when I'm dead or out of a job. And I'm out of a job in 3 weeks. So don't worry about it. Thanks. Fine. I kind of want a Happy Meal now, though. God damn it. Can you get the vegan burger and the Happy Meal? I know they can usually bind it to it, but McVegan and Company is quite cheap, though. So no, it's not fine. And yes, we do work. Don't worry. Can get the veggie dippers. What the fuck is a veggie dipper? Excuse me. That does not look right to me. But also, I think that's literally just corn, and I'm allergic, so I will have to try. Faith, if you want, I will set you up. Oh, Tasha, that is absolutely right. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask that yesterday. But what's the difference between a god and a deity for you? A god is literally the owner of a realm or a domain. A deity is and can be a god, but can also be a spirit. So it really depends on what practices we are mentioning the word deity. A god in all senses is Odin. Odin is a god. Thor is a god. Loki is a god later on in his life, but he becomes a god. Like that's a god, right? But Mimir, for example, Mimir, for anyone who played God of War Ragnarok, you guys know who Mimir is. It's the protector of the well of wisdom, practically where Odin goes to get his wisdom, where he sacrifices his eye to gain wisdom. Mimir is a deity because he's only a spirit. He's the protector of the well. He's not a god. Even though he may be Aesir, but he is an intangible being. The only way he ever has been described is a cloaked figure. That's it. That's everything that we know of Mimir so far. But that's a deity, not a god. So that's really is the difference. And for example, if you say deity in Hellenism, a deity, for example, can be Pan. Pan is not necessarily God, although he is sometimes, depending on the practice, the god of fertility, and the deity and spirit of rivers, so on and so forth, So a deity can be a god, but it's most likely a spirit or a being. But a god is a god, the creator or the controller of a certain domain and rule. Rats, you know what that means, right? Well, I told you about the secret third option. when it comes to readings, right? And I get super annoyed because of this deck, because I don't look when I pull. In comparison to the other one, I described this to you. Like the other one, I know which is up and down, so I can actually pull. So what is it about them? Yeah, I mean, he doesn't want to say, but yeah, Raz. He didn't like it. He wants something else. Like he will start a fight if you continue like this. Just say he will start a fight. You don't know it yet, but he will start a fight. So do something. Start in 10 minutes and I'm already bored. Prime sounds like you're having a fucking great day. The little nibble was polite though. I mean, I absolutely get that. Yeah. I'm so sorry, YouTube. I have absolutely forgot that you were there. Aces, have the best of days. Squishmallows, where I am at, it's Hello Kitty currently. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Sorry for forgetting YouTube. I switched program for 2 seconds on this screen specifically. I just thought of something from this day forward. You can choose what to call me. Yeah, Optimus Prime. Japan, America, in the UK, it's Squishmallows. That's right. Lol, I am easy to forget, but not so sure of the others. Mouse, it's only you here now, so so sorry about that. I'm ready, Lord. Hit me with what I need to know today. I mean, we'll get to that later as well. You know that. You know that. But don't fight it. Schools, that is literally it. Do not fight it. Lean with the waves today. See where the river takes you. See where that sail picks you up and puts you. Very fun story. What cards are you using? Something Something Divine by Yoshitani. Momo will probably get mad at me and correct me on the Something Divine by Yoshitani, but yeah. But that's one of them. Then we have the True Black. This is what you get if you do a paid reading. These ones are absolutely amazing. Wait, I'll give you like the Hermit. Like you could just get any card really. Like these are absolutely fucking amazing. Same goes for the backside, what I see all the time. So yeah, pretty good shit. Tarot of the Divine. I need to fucking remember that, man. Like it's not that hard to remember. My brain has just not gotten there. It's all good. Hard to keep up with multiple screens. Yes, I just wish that I had a third phone so I could have chat next to here, so that I could have all chats up here. Because right now, camera is way down here, and the other two are way up there. Chat is way down there, and the rest of my active chats is way up here. So like, yeah, I don't know how to fix that. You now have three different names to call me. Oh, it's Optimus Prime. I don't have three different names. What are you talking about? I want to get myself a classic deck. Would you recommend the Red or White? Yeah, it's the early 1900s is probably the most well known and the most well described art wise. That's where you truly can learn and look into the art. I highly recommend the Red or White. I highly recommend. Yes, because you got scammed, Skooskat? Is that why you're telling us this? Maybe. Yeah, it is very unfortunate because schools accidentally got a weird little pocket version where they had completely. So, for example, let's see if we do have the hermit back here. We have the hierophants. Um, like the cards, they didn't have the shine. This thing, the shine back here, the network, the webbing was just white, and like the shine that you have behind this guy right here. I will actually have to need to see this. Like the shine that you get right there is literally as that the shine, the white shine that you get from it. It just filled in and then just boringly put into text. Like that is such a sad thing. And the feel of these, like this, is matte rubbery feeling. Like they stick to each other. You know, this is high end quality like cards. It's so unfortunate about the fucking scammer cards. It was my first deck. My dad probably wouldn't have spent the $1 when it called out to me in the store if I knew what it was, though. Lucky they didn't, eh? Fuck yeah, but yeah, Raider Whites, fucking go. The copy cards are shining. I mean, yeah, because they are like this shiny, you know, because they are new cards. But it's not the same shiny. It's not the same. And that's the beauty of the original because it's matte. Like that's what I find super cool. The card in texture as well as the art is actually matte. It absorbs light rather than reflects light, and that's why the shine in it adds a different take on it, which gets absolutely lost. Because, for example, we're gonna have the tower is for me the most beautiful story in the shine of the true black. Give me a second. He was not into tarot or anything. I think he thought it was a bag of trading cards, and that's fair, I suppose. No, okay. So actually, we had the devil here. Um, this card, I will show to TikTok first, has the shine of the little diamonds right there. But you can also see filled in diamonds right up here alongside the devil, right? I don't know if the same. Oh yeah, you can see it a little bit right there. Like these are unfilled diamonds, practically saying there's something unfilled and something that the devil is hiding because it's not a part of the artwork, but you know that it's hiding in plain sight because the art is actually matte and therefore can show the shine. Like that is such an important take into the read, like that hidden message. Super fucking important. And that gets missed in so many of the scammer cards out there. Like I saw a few. I think the one that I saw was the tower card. It even missed the whole story about the fox trying to eat the grapes. Like it didn't even have that story because it's not filled in there. Interface, welcome. Good morning. Welcome back. How you doing? Lovely to hear us. So much better than Pokemon. Well, you can argue, but sure. Pokemon is cool though. When a road will go, I know more. Give my reward and blood us know. I hope you're losing your subscription benefits. Doesn't quite match Yu-Gi-Oh though. No, doesn't match monster cards. Not everyone is meant to be Christian, but that's okay, of course. Yeah, naturally. This is a place for everyone. The white deck looks beautiful though. Yes, I cannot fucking wait for that one. You guys are in for a fucking treat. Hey, how's things going today, Michelle? I am way too sick to even be here. You need to be resting. I hope I know, shush. Yeah, but have you seen Shiny Sherry Shard, Ninetail? And yeah, interface. I'm way too sick to actually be here, but here we are. I need food. Technically start now, but Prime, don't fuck up just because you want to be in the live. School is important, especially here in Sweden. You actually get to learn shit. Like, I never did homework. I never read up on shit. The only thing that I did was listen to the teachers. That's it. That way you skip out on the rest of the work. They give you every single answer. So listen to them. Love, do you know they have discount for pure black and the white bundle? Bundle? Well, no, but I still money. But also Faith has helped me a lot on that side. So do not worry. Have you got some good vitamins? I do. I do indeed. My wife forces me to eat them. No, of course not. I will leave as soon as my teacher tells me. Good. What do you mean? They don't need to tell you that. You should not be in here if you're in class. Depends on your school, I suppose, but I get it. But yeah, people, I'm actually not feeling well at all. So I might actually end it here, in all honesty. Like, I feel like I actually cannot do this. So sorry. So, with that said, please pop into my profile, join witchcraft classes, um, get a private lesson if you want more in witchcraft, get a private reading, get a live reading, get a spell if you want some love and curses and protections and rope cuttings and a lot of fun stuff, so I can eat today. That would be nice. But yeah, go into link in bio if you also want to join the Discord, where the rest of us are outside of my lives. And my lives are between 5:30 and 9:20 every single Monday to Friday. So with that said, I will see you guys tomorrow. And have the best days that you can deserve, and have the day that you deserve. And I will try and fucking click the end live. Come on. There we go. Bye TikTok. Bye Twitch. And bye YouTube. Have the best of days.